episode. Anything you think
Yeah,
we
it
left
was.
out?
Definitely.
I think we touched on just enough. I mean, there's
Mhm.
nothing to be left out. Just it's just a sad situation all the way around. And there's this new documentary about him on Netflix.
Genius.
Gene Geen, yes,
Yeah.
Yuhs or something like that. It's pretty
You looked
deep.
at it? You saw
Oh
it?
yeah, I've watched. Yeah, it's
Oh, I
like
haven't seen it
I'm
yet.
gonna look at
yeah,
tonight. Okay, I'm gonna look at it tonight.
yeah.
Because I
It's,
mean, regular TV too.
like I said, God, from an entertainment talented person perspective of whatever, there have just been signs of a lot of things for a long time. And
But haven't you found that most of our entertainers, that it's just one way or the other? It's just like a creative genius here, but a whole lot of turmoil of things going on the other side. I can name
And horrific things happen to those people. You see,
yeah,
that's the sad part.
Yeah,
really tormented souls.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you add past traumas to that, and then when you add the kind of money, there were just so many people for so long, when you look at even, in the arts fields and stuff like that. So some people just wanted a name more than they wanted money, right? Because they felt like, power and influence was more important than money itself. They didn't all necessarily go, you didn't get them all, but they all work hand in hand or whatever. And so, but what happens is when you get too much influence and too much power, what happens? What do they say? Total power.
Absolute power.
Absolute power corrupts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought it was total, right? But absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. And so it just kind of reminds me of that, because even watching the documentary, I just felt like, even down to his mom, I'm just like, a lot of them were just kind of feeding into this. You know what I mean? So
well, he really went off the
which makes it, to your point, is always having a person, not a yes, whichever one, not having a yes person beside you, but telling you, having someone to tell you the real.
Yeah, someone that is really honest with you. And when you look at what did somebody else say recently? I think I heard one of the young people say, when you start seeing certain things and people start to distance themselves from you, is that part of the reason why Jay-Z started to distance himself from him?
Yeah, because they had a really close relationship, and then
I think he'll always love him, he said. It just,
but the attitude,
yeah, because when you can't help anymore, what happens when it's somebody that you love and care about and you can't help them anymore?
That's a one.
Yeah. How long do you hold on? How long do you stick around? How long do you keep trying? That's hard. That's really hard.
That's when prayer comes in, because you got to think about your own self-preservation, because sometimes people break their own self trying to fix someone else, and you can't fix them. You know what I mean? There's so many different layers that have to come in to help this person along. Kanye, I think about, like you said, back when he had a relationship with Amber Rose, you know what I mean? That was not a good relationship right there. That was pretty bad, and then
I never pay attention to them.
I didn't pay
attention
to the relationship. I just remember her, certain things being spoke of once they did, kind of break up or whatever. And I was just like, wow.
Like, he didn't have any regards. And then the same thing is happening right now. You know what I mean? You're taking him in a different way. You're doing the same thing over. Like, he like the I hate to bring in our other episode we did, but he's like the person that gets scorned, and he comes out like that hornet nest. You know what I mean? He says, that's a narcissistic person though. They say, I love you, love you, love you, but they can't accept when you have had enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Enough.
When you set boundaries.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Right.
And her, she in the spotlight. I think that she needs to take some time out to herself. I always say this to people: if you break up in a relationship, you should take some time out to love all over yourself and bring yourself back up to a healthy mental speed. I'm just not in favor of people just jumping into the next relationship, because I think you bring some of that baggage with you. You got to be able to do things for yourself and recover. And this is not something easy because you got to work out what's going to happen going forward. But to each his own, do whatever you want to do.
You know, and a lot of people in their situations, like I said, it's a little different for us, but a lot of people in their situations, that time was already spent separated. They were just still married, and we just saw it from the outside looking in, but they were already leading separate lives for a few years.
Yeah, because he's been in Wyoming. He's been in Wyoming.
But she had been going there and stuff for a while, maybe still trying, but really still kind of leading separate lives and knowing that things have been changing, right? And so
I'm not riding no damn horse. What is you doing buying this damn farm? And then you think I'm gonna come here every week? That ain't gonna work. I'm like, oh God, let me get back.
I mean, for them it could work. It's no big deal. They fly private jets and stuff like that. So that distance, I don't really think is such a big deal. But like I said, it's just a matter of what you got going on. And
but I think it's a deal because think about you and your husband and me and my husband, Keisha, and your husband. Your goddamn husband ain't going off and buy something that you know you don't like. You know what I mean? If my husband buy a damn farm and say, I'm gonna go stay here, okay, you're gonna stay here because I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be right here in my house where I know I don't have to worry about the water or anything like that. And I need air conditioning. I don't want to be in a log cabin. I don't want to be in those places like that. Even if you have one, I don't want to live rurally. I want to live like I'm living now. So if you go there, I'm gonna tell you that it's not gonna work out well. It's not gonna work. So the point I'm making is you have to give a little. You know what I mean? That's selfishness when you walk off, go live somewhere else, and think that your wife is going to keep coming back. Because she was in the actual interview talking about this. And I'm sure she's just talking about the top layer of this. But that gives you a clue. If you know she's Miss Glim and Glamour,
what did she say?
She said she had to commute to go to see him, and she wasn't. She said she considered where he lived at would be a vacation spot you can vacation, and vacation. Get the hint. That's vacation. Not live there. You know what I mean? I don't plan on staying there past the week when the vacation is up. I'm coming back home. Not coming to see you every other week with the kids. You know what I mean? That's. And then I think about him. He's in a different headspace. You see what I'm saying? So. There's it like you said, Chauncey, it was a breakdown a while ago. It's just come to light now that it's on a piece of paper saying you're now legally separated and so on and so on. But that's
because for them, like I said, it just how it happens and when it happens, and because they are celebrities, as soon as they get together, people are breaking them up. So from the moment in which they were together, they were probably already breaking them up at that point. But I just think that it's just certain things, right? And then when you're attracted to certain people, right? You want to be with a person who's powerful, and in her situation, right? You want to be with the person who's powerful and who you feel like is your equal on a celebrity status or whatever the case may be. But look at the pitfalls that come with that, right? And if he is a musical genius, you got to be careful of the word genius, right? Because there are multiple facets to that word.
Being a genius.
So being a genius ain't all that is cracked up to be. So
I know. I wish people would actually take the time to look that word up and look at the theory behind being a genius. And it would amaze people. I just think because all of us are, graduates, masters, people would get a different perspective of throwing that word out there, you know what I mean? And thinking that it's something that is this beautiful title, but a lot comes with that. And when they're calling him that, you have to just shake your head and say, okay, but
all right. Twice about it.
Yeah, but yeah. So excellent episode, beautiful ladies. So any closing words, Keisha?
I don't have any, but watch the
documentary.
Just kind of let me know what you think.
I mean, how you find out this was on it? Did they put this out anywhere?
Oh yeah, it's been out. It's been, and then I'm a Netflix girl, so I'm always get a heads up that something new is coming.
Let me know when you be seeing something good, because I feel like I'm challenged in Netflix. When somebody tell me something is on in there, I go and find it.
I'm going to tell you what is excellent. Have y'all seen Bel Air?
The what?
No, the new Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Oh, I
They said
haven't
it was
watched
good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Now, where is it on? Where are they
It's
showing
on
it?
Peacock, isn't it?
Peacock.
Yeah, that's
Peacock.
free.
Peacock
Yeah.
free?
Huh?
Is
Yeah.
Peacock free? I ain't
Yeah, it's
downloading
free.
another.
Peacock is free. It's free. I
Mhm.
wonder why they put it on there though. You know, I'm just a little, but I mean they have free stuff on there. My mom used to my mom hit me to that. All my mom want to do is see some shark eating people or something that she's like, okay.
I just wanted, I know in the
Okay.
beginning, Peacock, when I had Comcast, Peacock had Harry Potter, but now it's on HBO Max, so I'm good. I can watch as much as I
I
want.
know that's probably my favorite app is HBO Max because you get HBO and Cinemax and they have some good stuff on there. They do. All right, y'all. So
I love you.
love you too. Love
All
you.
right. Love you guys.
All right, everybody have a good evening and we'll see you again. Oh, look at that. Everybody have a good evening. And
baby.
I know, cute.
All right. Thank you
All right.
so much.
All right, have a good evening. And we'll catch you
All right,
again
you do the
next
same.
Wednesday. I'm your girl, Kimmy.
I'm Chauncey.
And I'm Keisha.
All right, good
Friends.
night. Good night.